Hi all, God of Small Things written by Arundhati Roy. That is the novel that we discussed today. Just quickly, I'll be narrating the summary. The events of God of Small Things are revealed in a fragmentary manner, mostly jumping back and forth between scenes in 1969 and 1993 with backstory scattered throughout. The story really centers around the wealthy, land-owning Syrian Christian Aib family of Aymanam, a town in Kerala, India. Most of the plot occurs in 1969, focusing on the 7-year-old twins Estha and Rahel, who live with their mother Ammu, their grandmother Mamachi, their uncle Chaco, and their great aunt Baby Kochamma. In the backstory, before 1969, Mamachi was married to Papachi, an imperial entomologist who beat her cruelly. By 1969, Papachi is dead and Mamachi is blind. Behind her house is the Meenachal River and her pickle factory, Paradise Pickles and Preserves. That is the name of the factory. Then Baby Kochamma is a bitter, jealous old woman who unrequitedly loves an Irish missionary. Chaco went to Oxford and married Margaret Kochamma, an English woman. They had a daughter whose name is Sophie Mole, and then Margaret left Chaco for a man named Joe. Chaco returned to Aymanam and took over the pickle factory. Ammu married Baba, trying to escape Aymanam, but Baba turned out to be an abusive alcoholic. After the twins were born, the two separated and Ammu moved back to Aymanam. In the wider society of Kerala, the Communist Party is gaining power and threatens to overthrow landlords like the Ives. The Ives live near an untouchable family that includes Veluta, a young man who works for Chaco and is beloved by the twins. The main action centers around Sophie Mole's visit to Aymanam. Joe dies in an accident and Chaco invites Margaret Kochamma to Aymanam for the holidays. Estha, Rahel, Ammu, Chaco and Baby Kochamma make a trip to the airport, and on the way their car is trapped by a communist march. The family then goes to the sound of music, and Estha is molested by the lemon drink man, a vendor at the theatre. The next day, Sophie and Margaret arrive and the family returns to Aymanam. Estha fears that the orange drink man will come for him. So he and Raphael find a boat and row across the river to the history house, the abandoned home of an Englishman who went native. The twins set up a hideout there. Meanwhile, Ammu dreams about Veluta, and that night she and Veluta meet by the river and have sex. They continue to meet every night for the next 2 weeks. Finally, Vellipapan, Veluta's father, comes to Mamachi and confesses his son's relationship with Ammu. Mamachi and Baby Kochamma lock Ammu in her room, where she dreams that the twins are milestones around her neck. The twins decided to run away to the history house, and Sophie Mole comes with them. Their boat tips over as they cross the river and Sophie Mole drowns. The twins reach the shore and, terrified, fall asleep in the history house, unaware that Velutha is there too. Baby Kochama goes to the police, telling Inspector Thomas Matthew that Velutha tried to rape Ammu and kidnapped the children. 6 policemen find Velutha and beat him brutally in front of Esther and Raphael. When Matthew finds out that Velutha is innocent, he threatens to charge Baby Kochama. Terrified for herself, she convinces Esther to save Ammu by telling the police that Velutha killed Sophie Mole. Velutha dies in jail that night. After Sophie Mole's funeral, Baby Kochama convinces Chaco to throw Ammu out of the house. And Ammu is then forced to return to Esther's to Baba. The twins are separated for 23 years, during which Esther stops speaking altogether. When he is 31, Baba returns to Aymanam. Meanwhile, Rahel is kicked out of many schools and Ammu dies when Rahel is 11. Rahel marries an American and lives in Boston, but then gets divorced and returns to Aymanam when she hears Esther is there. The twins are reunited in 1993. Mamachi has died and Baby Kochama and the cook, Kochu Maria, spend all day watching TV as the house falls apart. The history house has become 5-star hotel and Rahel and Esther, who still doesn't speak, sift through some old trinkets and notebooks and end up reaffirming their closeness by having sex. That's the end of the novel. Hope you have understood. Thank you.